oh, because they've lived outside the country, they see how it works, they are going to bring that perspective in Nigeria, thinking no other person in Nigeria has that kind of idea and vision. And I'm telling you right now, most of Nigerian youths are highly creative, innovative, very talented. The only thing you have that the average Nigerian does not have is opportunity. Take into consideration, if I get a job and I start getting paid in Nigerian currency, will I still be able to maintain my lifestyle? But you don't know how corrupt the system is. You didn't take all those things into consideration. You decided to back up and move to Nigeria just on vibes. Sit down and ask yourself why your parents decided to abandon their whole life. They are not travel and lifestyle vloggers. Ask yourself why Nigerians prefer to be in a war-torn country than to go back to Nigeria. Ask yourself why Nigerians are dying in the desert just to escape Nigeria. If your parents were high earners in the country, still they decided to move and take up menial jobs. It's not because they don't like Nigeria or they are so hot, they wanted to be in a cold country to chill them, to make them cool down. No!
I just wanna blow up in the limelight, thinking about what my life would then be like. Go to LA, I'm back all in one night, trying to catch a flight, I'm just working for that jet life.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing this face, hi, I'm Chisom. But I go by the nickname Bonnet Bandit. I know nobody's calling me that name yet, but soon. Come on, can't the girl dream? If you're a returning subscriber, hi, welcome back to my channel. Come on in and have a seat. Let's just. So a lot of you, not a lot, but once in a while I get these should I call it complaints of people saying I also have male subscribers, but I'm always saying hey girl. But here's my mentality. I'm just so used to saying hey girl. Here's my mentality. Whenever I'm gisting or talking, in order to be comfortable in front of the camera, I like to imagine that I'm just having girl talk, like I'm just in the room with a bunch of girls, my friends, and I'm just talking. That's how I can be free and relatable in front of the camera. So whenever I say hey girl, I'm not dismissing my male subscribers, do you understand? It's just my own way of being, free and releasing that pent-up anxiety that I have before filming, because believe me, I have anxiety before filming. So now that that's out of the way, hey girl, come back to our channel, come on in and have a seat, let's gist. In this video, we are going to be talking about why Nigerians born outside Nigeria or that relocated outside Nigeria at a very young age tend to move back to Nigeria and then turn around and start regretting moving back, and even go to the extent of making a whole YouTube video about it. This is not necessarily going to be a critique video. I'm frustrated with it, but it's not going to be a critique video. I'm just going to be talking about what made them make that decision to move back and what they expected. So what was the thought process, why they thought it was okay to move back to Nigeria, and what they expected, the kind of life they expected they were going to live if they moved back to Nigeria. What motivated them, what inspired, what was your inspiration to move back to Nigeria? And you did this for what? Why?
But you did this for what?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
Why though?
That's what we're going to be talking about, why they did it. And this video is sponsored by, hold on, let me pull up the name because their name is a whole mathematical equation. The video is sponsored by Xrsbeautyhair. They sent me this 22 inches straight black wig. I think it's 22. Is it that 22 or 24? Don't quote me. The detail will be in the description box. I love the packaging. Like, that's the first thing I noticed. I love the packaging, the color and everything just screams luxury. And inside they have the comb, normal comb, an edge comb. I don't know what that is. Wig cap and bendy rollers. That's the first. This, I swear, these boxes that they send me is just like my little treasure hunt. Like, ooh, what's going to be inside this time around? What's going to be inside? They've seen what I used to show you 2 times. Like, my subscribers can see. get it moving. Anyway, the hair itself, my first impression about the hair was that it's really bouncy and very nice, but the hairline, guys, oh my god, the hairline blew me away. It was perfectly plucked. You guys can see this thing is like straight out the box, yo, straight out the box. This is crystal lace, I believe. So I was so impressed by the hairline that I did a little experiment. I got a normal lace. This is the crystal lace. Then I got, this is the normal lace, and I got to be glue on my hand and laid and put the lace, like just I cut a little bit. The first one I'm putting now is the normal, just normal lace that comes with every other wig. I just put it on the got to be glue and try to lay it on my hand. Try to stick it on the back of my palm or whatever that is. As you can see, that's what I'm doing. Then I now brought the crystal lace. The crystal, I was struggling to lay this, and I'm not even lying, but this was the best I could do. Then I now got the crystal. It's okay, they've seen now. What's wrong with you? I got the crystal lace and spray got to be glue. Same thing I did with the other one. And I also tried to lay it. They've seen your hand. Keep it moving. Yeah, also try to lay it. As you can see, that's what I'm doing now. Try to lay it to the rat tail comb, and see the results. The one by my left, I want to say this one I'm pointing at now is the normal lace, and the one by my right is the crystal lace. And the crystal lace is not even completely laid. Like this part I'm pointing at now is not really completely laid, but the part in front, like this small part, is laid, and you can see this is how it is. I've not cleaned it. I've not cleaned off the ashiness, nothing. See, it's really melted to my skin. Like I was flabbergasted. I was flabberwhelmed and overcasted. Like, damn! I am excited. I am excited to lay this wig. Like, I am literally looking forward to laying this wig because the hairline is on point. I didn't pluck it. This is straight out of the box. I mean, ow! I'm sure we have seen like when somebody would pack up all their life outside the country, like in Canada or UK or America or any other country as that, and decide to move back to Nigeria. Meanwhile, this person all his or her life has lived outside the country and decide, oh, I want to move back to my home country and be in tune with the culture. And they move back, everything is going well, they are all happy and nice and cool, enjoying their life. And after a year or two, sometimes even months, they start saying they regret moving back to Nigeria. Oh, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that. They start making videos and talking about how they regret moving to Nigeria. Sometimes it's not even up to a year. Within months, you don't even let it get to your anniversary first. You don't want to do an anniversary. You don't even let it get to your anniversary first. You start bashing your nation. The nation that you love so much. So don't you wonder, I wonder, oh, what goes behind this person's head that made him or her? I'm going to use her. I don't want her strength to be doing him or her back and forth, his or hers. No. Yours, mine, ours. Don't you ever wonder what made this person decide to pack up and move, and what was the breaking point? What made the person decide, oh yeah, this place is not for me, I'm going back? Here's what I think is their thought process. They come to Nigeria on holiday, like maybe during dirty December. They have the exchange rate working to their advantage. They have the accent working to their advantage. They have everything available for them, and the fact that they are staying for a short while with the exchange rate, $1 is how much in Nigeria now? Just imagine how that. With the exchange rate and their short stay, they are able to have access to all the luxuries Nigeria has to offer. Like I said, you enjoy yourself when you're rich in Nigeria, or when you have money in Nigeria, you have access to all the beautiful, cool places that an ordinary person wouldn't have access. As someone was trying to argue with me, oh, rich people still suffer in Nigeria. That's not what I'm talking about. Like, of course rich people still suffer, but what is me, they don't suffer as much as poor people. They have to do with insecurity and uncertainty. But do you know what poor people have to do with? Please don't even try. I don't know, whenever I say something about rich people, people have the need to come and start defending them, or oh, you want to suffer, you want to be oppressed so bad. It's not happening. Anyway, as I was saying, they have all this access to all these things. Then their asset privilege opens, lots of doors. Nigeria has an asset bias, you understand? That's why people pay 1 point something million. People pay a huge amount of money just to send their children to schools that will teach them how to speak. Hi, my name is Chinsan. I am from. Even they advertise it on Instablog Nigeria. You see those children speaking as if they need speech therapy. All in the name of accent, and people will be hailing them. Just imagine somebody that has that accent moving to Nigeria, that didn't have to learn it, that just has it naturally moving to Nigeria. The accent paves way for them. They have all these privileges at their disposal, so they enjoy their short stay in Nigeria. If they have like rich parents that have people in Nigeria, so they have access to drivers, they have access to security people, they have access to all these things. This is what I've seen firsthand about people coming to Nigeria for a short while. You hear them all the time saying, oh my God, I don't even want to go back to the States. I don't want to go back to the streets. The streets can never treat me like this.
I want to go back to the streets. The streets ain't never made me cry like this.
I wish I could stay here a bit longer. Oh my God, I'm so sad. I'm going back to the UK. And which is cool. Sometimes us, during December, when we move to the village for December, we have fun, we live a different lifestyle. I would dare say the lifestyle of luxury, right? So I get that when you think of the village, you associate it with somewhere fun, but I don't think we are that delusional to think that the village is where we should pack up and live our lifestyle in the city to come and live, because people in the village are trying all their best to go to live. You would never see people say, oh, the village is so fun, I'm going to move back to the village. When you move back to the village, stay there January, February, March, reality will start setting in, you get your ass back to the city. So I feel like that's how they feel whenever they say it. I never thought they would even take it literally and say, oh, because of that, I made that big decision that they are going to move to Nigeria. They are going to move to Nigeria and live. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with moving to Nigeria. Please don't come for me. There's nothing wrong with moving to Nigeria. I would like to move to Nigeria, but I have my reality in Nigeria. I have lived my reality. So I am moving to Nigeria knowing what time it is, knowing the truth about Nigeria with an informed and educated decision. I'm not moving to Nigeria. I would not be moving back to Nigeria blindly. Do you get?
She gets.
So they go back to their country, make this decision to pack up and leave their country and move to Nigeria. They pack up and move to Nigeria, very well aware of their privileges and the opportunities awaiting them. I'm saying they are aware of their privileges because some of them they opt to enter into the entertainment industry because they know Nigerians value accent. They know they have their accent privilege. They want to work at radio stations and they come with such high sense of purpose. Like they think they are going to bring something new to Nigeria, they think, oh, because they've lived outside the country, they see how it works, they are going to bring that perspective in Nigeria, thinking no other person in Nigeria has that kind of idea and vision. And I'm telling you right now, most of Nigerian youths are highly creative. I'm talking about Nigerian youths living in Nigeria. Most of them are highly creative, highly innovative, very talented, hardworking, and all of that. The only thing you have that those Nigerians don't have, the average Nigerian does not have, is opportunity. Most people are not willing to give an average Nigerian with a basic Nigerian accent or even like their local accent an opportunity when they have you with the American or London with the Inuit accent. When they have you with the Inuit accent, that will make them more palatable to, you know, to a more larger audience. That's the only thing you have that most Nigerians, average Nigerians, don't have. So they pack up knowing their privileges. I want to focus on those, mostly those in the entertainment industry, because those are the ones that I see make this type of videos. I see them on YouTube. They come, they mostly take, it's not their fault really, it's the system we live in, which they benefit from. And they mostly take opportunities from the homegrown Nigerians, or even the Nigerians that raised in Nigeria but lived out, but went to school outside the country and are back. Those Nigerians are completely different. Let me tell you something, nobody is willing to give, for example, nobody is willing to give somebody that studied mass communication in Nigeria, did masters in Nigeria and all of that, a job at a radio station, even when the person is entertaining, being a presenter on the big screen in Nigeria. And I'm not talking about the comedy presenter, the Wazobia and all of that, which they are big opportunities, but those are not the ones I'm talking about. Nobody will give them just the normal job. When they have, you know, the Xrsbeautyhair, even when the Xrsbeautyhair study chemical engineering, but because the person is in the entertainment industry and the person has that accent, they will pass on the Nigerian, the homegrown Nigerian that studied mass communication, and they will give the opportunity to the abroadian. So all these systems, they are working for you. Do you understand? You're living your best life, you know, you're bam, you're chilling with the big boy. For the few years, let's say the first 2 years, you're chilling, you're living in the service apartment. Because most of, if you want to move it to Nigeria, you have your savings, right? Your exchange rate money is still working for you. You have access to all the services that you could get. You live in a service apartment, so NEPA is not taking the light. Even if they're taking the light, they will turn on the gen. Your money is shielding you from the major reality that is happening right outside your gate. So you're balling every day. You want to go somewhere, you take an Uber, or you're just really balling. Even when police officers stop you and you speak that your accent for them, they are most likely not going to span you as a Yahoo boy. They are most likely not going to try to intimidate you. They are most likely not going to brutalize you just because your accent has paved the way for you. Yeah, they will collect money from you, but they will not brutalize you. At this point, you're relaxing and you're being taken care of. I just want to relax and be taken care of.
I feel like I just want to relax and be taken care of.
That's you. This is where things start to go left. To the left, to the left.
To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left.
This is why I don't know, I think things start to go left when their exchange rate money runs out, or whatever is giving them money in exchange rate runs out, and now they start to solely depend on their Nigerian salary to go by. Now when they are paying you American salary, you come here, the standard of living here seems really low because you're bringing foreign dollar, you're bringing American dollar to the country. Oh, you man, I'm gonna take your dollar. I'm gonna take your money disappear.
Oh, you man, I go drop your dollar. I go take your money disappear.
With the exchange rate, you think, oh, things are really affordable, things are really cheap in this country, so you're spending anyhow, you're having access to all these things. Now, when you start earning in Nigerian currency with no external supply, with no external income that will supplement it, that's when reality starts setting in. No matter the amount of money you're earning, you literally start noticing what is going on around you. When you want to go on a yacht, or you want to go, all these fancy places you want to go to, you start realizing that, damn, these things will really have a dent in my account. These things are literally so expensive. You start noticing it, because your head is down. You are high up, higher every day. Now you're down. You start looking around you be like, what the hell is going on here, baby?
What the fuck is going on, baby? Still hanging around with this bitch when you still have all...
Because everything is expensive, or the service you think is affordable in Nigeria is expensive. Things that usually, like, it feels like 10 naira to you, when you price it, they will say it's 200 naira. You be like, this is 200 naira? You start acting as if you've not touched Nigerian currency before. You're like, hey, it's been long I touched naira before.
This is 200 naira. I couldn't remember the last time I touched Nigerian currency.
Then you realize that you literally need money to do anything, things that should be accessible, free to you. Even like sometimes, like the queue will be so long, the bank will not let you inside. In order for the gateman to let you inside, you need to pay. In order for the gateman to help you, reverse and tell you how to turn or help you, you need to pay. You need to pay the gateman. In order to see somebody that should be accessible free, you need to pay your way to see that person. You start noticing these things. You start noticing the debts, how corrupt the country is, how the country thrives on corruption. And this is at a very shallow level, because even though you're earning Nigerian currency, you're still better than the average Nigerian. You still have more opportunities, more privileges than the average Nigerian. But you were not noticing it before, but you now start noticing how even with your privilege, how you are affected by the system that has been set up to literally make you fail. You start noticing all these things, and all of a sudden, all of a sudden you become social justice warrior. You become social justice warrior. You open Instagram, you open YouTube, and you start talking about, oh, how you regret moving to Nigeria, how Nigeria is extremely corrupt, how the people there, they worship money, how everybody is fake. Then you now start noticing that everybody around you, especially those that move to Lagos, is fake and is presenting this persona that is not literally their own. When you finally come down, it's as if they remove everybody's mask. You start seeing everybody for their real self. Real life literally starts setting in, because remember, you're here for the long run. I'm here for the good time, not the long time, whatever they say. I'm way up, I feel blessed. Now you're way down, you now see. And due to like the exchange rate is no longer there, you now have to downsize. You move into like a normal apartment, not a serviced apartment, so that you can kind of save money. You find your dream apartment, you move into it. You now have to service it yourself. That means buy diesel. You start noticing that NEPA and shit. The electricity in this country, and shit. It's not that NEPA is not loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. You now start spending literally half of your earning on diesel, on fuel. You start spending, you notice things are literally expensive, because you're still living that your lifestyle, but you're noticing how incredibly expensive that your lifestyle is. So you open up YouTube and start filming videos on how you regret moving to Nigeria, or how Nigeria is not a place that people should move to. You start talking about how corruption everywhere, everybody is money hungry. This is the amount of money you spend, so expensive, things are expensive, the average Nigerian cannot survive. No, finally you now become solidarity forever. When like this is literally things you should have taken into consideration before making the decision to move to Nigeria. Take into consideration, oh, do I have an external form of income? If I get a job and I start getting paid in Nigerian currency, will I still be able to maintain my lifestyle? You ask yourself, oh, how am I going to make sure that I can sustain a job in Nigeria? Or make the decision to get a job where you can work remotely, move to Nigeria, be able to work remotely over there and still be able to earn in your currency, so that life will be a little bit easier for you. Forever is a strong thing. Start asking yourself, would you also want your children to live in Nigeria? Ask yourself, why did my parents decide to pack up and live in the first place? You probably know Nigerian government is corrupt, but you don't know how corrupt the system is. You didn't take all those things into consideration. You decided to pack up and move to Nigeria just on vibes. I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm going to do my makeup off camera and come back and continue. If you work in corporate, whether it's corporate for entertainment or any corporate, you find out that you came to Nigeria with this big plan, this big idea on how to, move Nigeria a step further, or move whatever industry you're stepping into a step further. And when you come, after they let you play around a little bit, you find out that most of the ideas you've pitched, you're seeing no progress in everything that you pitched, because the idea is either being cut off completely, or there's so much politics around it that is stretching it and derailing it from coming to a realization. That's when you know that most times it's not that people in Nigeria are not creative, it's not as if they are not hardworking, it's not as if they are not talented, it's not as if they are not progressive and innovative. The problem is the system that has been put in place to ensure that youths fail. Is it by frustrating whatever it is they come up with? All these things wouldn't have come as a surprise if you had done your research a lot better before you decide to move, so that you would plan properly before you decide to just carry your bag and be like, bye bye teachers, until next time we shall meet.
Goodbye teachers, till next time we shall see. My fellow students, we shall see once again. I am going to my home.
Which is why I do have an issue with influencers, with lifestyle bloggers, especially the ones living in Nigeria. Let me say the truth, I know you guys are going to fight me on this. Most of the lifestyle bloggers we have in Nigeria are rich, or from a rich home. I know most of them did make their money through being influencers. They tend to show the good part of Nigeria, and which is good, which is nice, but they tend to not acknowledge their privilege. They tend to just show it as if it's the normal everyday life of an average Nigerian, which it is not. They fail to acknowledge, or once in a while just mention, that the lifestyle that they are living right now is not the reality of most, of 80% of Nigerians. Show people like, I'm living the life, but this is not the reality of most Nigerians, because people are watching your this thing to see about Nigeria. Just don't fail to acknowledge that part and say, oh, I am privileged to have this opportunity to do this and to do that. move back to Nigeria, you sit down and ask yourself why your parents decided to abandon their whole life. And they are not travel and lifestyle vloggers. There must be a reason. Ask yourself why Nigerians literally prefer to be in a war-torn country than to go back to Nigeria. Ask yourself why Nigerians are dying in the desert just to escape Nigeria. Ask yourself these questions before you decide to move to Nigeria. The situation is bad. Some of your parents were high earners in the country, like they were earning high, but yet still they decided to move and take up menial jobs. It's not because they don't like Nigeria or they are so hot, they wanted to be in a cold country to chill them, to make them cool down. No, it's the lack of hope. There is a reason. I'm using that to show you with the hairline that this hair is on point. The value of life in Nigeria is 0 to none. The citizen itself also makes it difficult for the next citizen to survive and have just a normal, stress-free life. Something that can take 1 hour to achieve, your fellow Nigerian citizens will make it so difficult, like to take the whole day. The average man is oppressing the average man. The poor man is oppressing the poor man, and the rich is oppressing the rich. The people in power, they are not oppressing everybody. Everybody is in oppression. I'm not against people moving to Nigeria. I'm against making a decision based off on vibes. I'm not against you blasting or critiquing Nigerian government, critiquing the system. Am I even saying it correctly? Criticizing the system, criticizing Nigerian government. I am just against the fact that the moment the system, the corruption stop working in your favor, that's when you remember. That's when you notice that Nigeria is corrupt, and that's when you start speaking up. That is what I am against. So if you're that type of person, just save it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because first of all, how do you know?
I don't want to hear that because first of all, how do you know? How do you know that that's true? How do you?
It all shine for your eye. How do you know? Do you get?
She gets.
Everything about this hair is on point. The hairline. So lately I've just been having, call it amnesia. I've just been forgetting a lot. I forgot to do my outro. I mean, who does that? I literally forgot to do my outro. Anyway, this is the hair. It's looking real nice, real cute. I did baby hairs, but this is the hair without baby hairs, without no edges, whatever. You are good to go, sis. I did not pluck this hair. The quality of the hair is also good. I straightened it. See me trying to do my, and I forgot. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Love ya.